Hey everybody, it's Wes with Marsh Tacky Carbon. We've got our new tournament Kingfish gaff for you today. Just wanted to go over a couple highlights about it. A lot of people ask, what makes this so much better than the gaffs that have been around for ages that obviously work. That's what people have been using, so they must work. We don't necessarily agree with that logic. If you've got any of our other products or fished on somebody else's boat and used our products, then you would get it instantly. We approach things more like, what's the best way to do it? Not what's the best way to make money or what's the best way to make the most of something. We literally say, what is the best way to do it? So, just under 12 feet, 2 pieces. Don't have a continuous piece because we do need to store longer items like this on smaller boats that fish in coastal waters, especially in king mackerel tournaments. That's usually the case. We've got an attachment system that uses a low profile shoulder screw and distorted threads. So what you have with distorted threads, instead of a nylock washer, the nut will start and go about halfway, and then you won't be able to turn it anymore by hand. But if you tighten this up with tools, you'll basically have something that will never fail on you, like a nylock or a lock washer will. And you've got a low profile system, of course, that won't hit anything on the way in with the fish and cost you that fish you've been looking for weeks to bring to the weigh-in. So we attach the 2 pieces just like this. As you can tell, there's so little slop in that, it won't even vibrate loose without a nut on it. There's no slop in the carbon. We've got everything machined, so it's nice and tight. You come here with your distorted thread nut. And you can bottom this nut out. Won't do it in the video, but you'd get your hex key and your wrench and just bottom it out. You can't hurt the carbon fiber because the threads actually end where this thing will bottom out. It'll be the perfect length for you. So just like our other gaffs, we got really aggressive handmade grips. Got a rubber gimbal so you can work it out of the rod holder. Not have to worry about how anything's oriented, where the gaff is. Keep it off deck where it's safe. And we've got our titanium alloy hook. This hook is 3 times stronger than the equivalent 3/16 marine grade stainless. It's not just stronger, but it's harder and tougher. So you're able to keep this sharp point, and you can deal with 50, 60 pound fish with this light gauge hook that's going to save you weight. The fish will not bleed out as much when you use a lighter gauge hook. We've seen some new gaffs on the market that are going larger to be stronger, but what that does is you bleed out the fish. Sometimes you might want that if you're going to eat a fish, but if you're weighing a fish, there's tens of thousands of dollars at stake. I want those couple ounces personally, and I know a couple guys who are going to be mad at me for publicizing this fact and making this video are going to be asking me, why'd you tell people that? Because they already know that's the case, and they've actually been winning tournaments with this gaff already. The other thing that the lighter weight does for you is, just common sense. I can direct that right at you because it just weighs ounces. So, what makes us different? There's not any competition. There's no comparison. This is less than half the weight of other Kingfish gaffs out there. Don't believe me? Try it. I'll buy it back if you don't like it. That's what it's all about. Thanks, guys.